All right, welcome everybody who's joining. Go ahead and have a seat. Look, you made it. You showed up. Why don't you give yourself a high five for just being here? I am super excited. Look, it's okay. Go ahead and start the broadcast. Look, let the folks who are out there, let them be behind the scenes. Let them hang out. I mean, they understand that today we're talking about how to discover and develop your signature selling style, but that's not the most important part. Look, you're behind the scenes right now. My name, for those folks that are behind the scenes and hanging out because we haven't really got started, my name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. And I believe, this is one of my beliefs, that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. So let's talk today about some results that can show up in your bank account. Why is that, Shay? Why is that, Shay? Well, because when you do good, you can do well by other folks. And it feels good to serve more folks. And you can make money, you can make a profit, and you can make a difference at the same time. Someone say you can make a difference and a dollar at the same time. And if you're out there right now and you've been struggling to make a difference and a dollar at the same time, then I want you to know as an entrepreneur, you're in the right conversation. Or maybe as an entrepreneur, for as long as you've been in business, no one's ever taught you what your own signature selling style is. What is unique to you so that you can speak in your own voice, not sound like a robot, and be able to make a difference, be able to make impact, and be able to make income. That's results in your bank account. So you're making impact and you're generating income. You're making impact and you're generating income. And it's time for you to do that, then you're in the right conversation. Or if you've just been out there and you're like, you know what, Shay, I've been struggling. Selling is not for me. Selling is the last thing I want to do. But I know I need to do it, Shay, because I don't want to go work for someone else. Or Shay, I need to do it because I've got to feed my family. Or Shay, this is how I really maintain my life. What, they can't hear the music? They can't hear the music? Tell them don't worry about, look, for those folks that are online right now, for those folks out there right now, I see you out there. Go ahead and take a moment. I know you're online. Post right below. Post your first name. Post your last name. Tell me where you're from. And if you can't hear the music, just guess. What song am I playing? That'll be fun. Okay. You're in the right conversation as an entrepreneur. If this is your moment, this is your time, and you're really ready to take your business to another level. You're ready to generate more income. You're ready to make a profit, and you're ready to make a difference. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. For those folks that are just tuning in, it's a great day, which is how I love to start off every single morning when I get up, because it is indeed a great day. My name, once again, for those folks that are out there, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and I'm really super excited. But can I just take a moment? Can I take a moment for all folks out there? Can I just be honest with you? No, seriously, I just want to take a moment. And I just want to be honest with you because I want to tell you something that I don't think I've ever shared in this type of format ever before, but I want to share it with you right now. And here it is. I hated selling, but I needed it. Let me say that one more time to you. I hated selling, but I needed it. See, I didn't want to sell. I didn't want to sound like someone else. I hated asking for the money. I hated asking them to sign the contract. I hated asking if they could give me their credit card, but I needed it so I could pay my mortgage, okay? I needed it so I could send my kids to a school of my choice. I needed it so I could put food on the table. See, I hated selling, but deep down in my heart, in my soul, I know that I need it. And if that's you, you're in the right place. This is the conversation. I'm really happy you're here because I'm going to teach you your signature selling style so you can sell like yourself. You can be like yourself. How do I know that? How do I know? Why do I say that's even true? Because you only got in business for two reasons. At least this is my belief. Two reasons and two reasons only. Number one, to do what you love. It's your gift. It's your talent, it's your passion, it's your calling, and you want to be in your passion, you want to be in your purpose, and you want to make a profit. It's time to gain financial freedom and do the things you really want to do. But let me step back with you. Let me tell you about a time when I walked into my corporate office. And in that moment when I was in there, the person, they gave me this pink slip and they said, "Today is your last day." What? You're kidding me. My last day on the job? You got to be kidding me. No, pack your box up, here's your things, and they walked me out the door. Security took me out the door. They gave me the pink slip. They laid me off. I go home. Short time later, my wife leaves me. So now I'm separated, going through a divorce. I decide I'm going to start my business, so I went down to Kinko's. I had some business cards made up. I hung my shingle out the door. I had this company, but I wasn't making any money. It's okay, so now I'm separated. My sons decided to move in with me. One day I'm upstairs working, trying to work as hard as I can because I want to generate this revenue. I know I can do this. I was born to be this type of person as an entrepreneur. The money's not there. My sons say, Dad, guess what? Come. So I go running downstairs. What's going on? They said, someone's taking the car. They're stealing the car. I look out the window, the door panel, and I see a truck. And the truck is hooked up to my truck, except my truck is in the air. I look over the guy. He looks at me and give him the nod. He nods back. Car goes away. I look over my sons, and I say, look, don't worry. They're just taking the car to the garage. I lied. And that was my never again moment. The moment where I turned to my sons and I lied. And when I think about that never again moment, I told myself when I walked back up them steps, and this was my never again moment, when I walked back up them steps, I said, never again will I have to lie to my sons about the car being repossessed. Or never again will I have to worry about one client not paying me and me not being able to pay my mortgage. Or never again would I find myself in a situation where I had to take on a client that I absolutely, unequivocally, without a doubt, didn't want. That never again moment. Never again when I find myself in bankruptcy. No, Shay, this is not going to happen to you again. Look, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had that never again moment? Never again would this happen to you? Do me a favor. Take out a piece of paper right now, and I want you to write on a piece of paper right now, what was your never again moment? No, you go ahead and do that, and you do it, and you do it as well. No, seriously, don't worry about them online. Look, if you're online, I want you to go online, look right below, and put in your never again moment. Now, I'm not going to ask someone to stand up or come up here because I don't want to be, it's too big of a broadcast for us to be vulnerable right now. But what was your never again moment? And when I had that never again moment, I told myself I had to do something different. And I tried to do something different. I started going to seminars. And then I bought all of the audios, and I bought all of the programs, and I bought all of the books. And guess what? Nothing really changed. No, I'm embarrassed to tell you. No, after that never again moment, and I went through all that, then I found myself in bankruptcy. And then I found myself burning through my 401k. I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm not suggesting that, but that's what happened. That's my story. I burned through my 401k. And then I was working with a coach, and they shared something with me. And this is something that I learned. They said, look, you need to learn how to sell because selling is power. Everyone say that with me right now. Selling is power. Say it again. Selling is power. So say it one more time. Selling is power. I thought to myself, selling is power. Selling is power. Selling is power. Okay, I've got to learn how to sell. But if selling is power, what is selling the power to do? Okay. When I make more sales, when I serve more people, then I'm able to pay my mortgage. So selling is the power to pay my mortgage. No. Hear me. When my business is able to help more people, when it's able to do more good, when it's able to solve more problems in the world, and I'm able to generate more revenue, I'm able to send my kids to a school of their choice. I'm able to save for retirement. Selling is the power to save for retirement. Selling is the power to buy that dream home. Selling is the power to go on vacation. Selling is the power to hire more folks. Selling is the power to make larger contributions to my community, to my church, to my family. Selling is power. Say that again. Selling is what? Power. Jot this in your notes. Put this in your notes. Let's all pause for a moment. Let's slow down. I don't want to get too excited because I'm just like, I know this selling is power. I know it. So go ahead and write down the notes. What is selling the power to do for you? Like right now, if you're able to don't go out there and try to convince anybody to do anything, but if you're able to learn selling, what is selling the power do for you? Give yourself a raise, work less, automate your business, hire more folks, get the tools you need, get the health care you want, get the fitness trainer you want, get a personal chef. Selling is the power to change your life. And that's the type of conversation that we're having right now. And what I learned is when you know that selling is power, that then the question is, how do you be yourself? How do you be yourself at the end of the day? Because how do you make sure that you can be like yourself? See, here's what I learned. Raise your hands if you've ever been or worked with a trainer before. And one of the things they said is, you need to sound like me. You need to say these words if you want to grow your business. You need to be able to talk like this. And here's what I learned. Scripts are for actors. If you want to sell more, you've got to be yourself. Say that again. Scripts are for actors. Scripts are for actors. And you, my friend, you, my friend in Minnesota, you, my friend in California, you, my friend down in Florida. I wish I could go through all this right now. You, my friend, you know what? Scripts are for actors. And here's what we're going to do. Be yourself. Today, I'm going to have a conversation. Today, I'm going to share with you how you can learn and discover your signature selling style, and you can just be yourself, because at the end of the day, that's what I learned. In the day, folks wanted to learn how to sell like you. See, when I got started, they taught me how to sell like my coach. They taught me how to sound like my coach. And for the first 3 years, if you knew Shay Brown, when I got started, maybe the first 5 years now that I think back on it, I used to say the exact same words my coach said. In fact, my coach would say this, I would say it just like that. But here's what I learned. I didn't feel good. Yeah, I made some sales. Yeah, I was able to stay in business, but at the end of the day, it's not really what I want to do. I wasn't being myself. And so I said, you know what? I don't want to sound like my coach, just like you don't want to sound like your coach. I don't have to sound like a woman if I'm a woman. I don't have to sound like a man if I'm a man. I have to sound like something I've seen or read on YouTube. I can be myself. Here's what I want you to know. You can be authentic, jot this in your notes. You can be natural, put this in your notes, and you can be transparent. See, this is what I wanted. And what I wanted, I found out a number of my clients, a number of my members who are attracted to doing this, they didn't want to sound like anyone else. They didn't want to be no sleazy salesperson. They didn't want to try to convince anybody to do anything. No, they wanted to be authentic, put that in your notes. They wanted to what? Be natural, put that in your notes. And they wanted to be transparent at the end of the day. They wanted to discover their signature selling style. Why, Shay? Why, Shay? Tell me why. Because being beautiful is cool. Being you, the person that God made, being you with your DNA, being you just with the genes that were given to you from your parents, being you is beautiful. And you can be yourself. You can talk like you talk. You can help other folks, and you can make a difference. Jot this in your notes. Jot this in your notes. This is a key idea. It's a key principle I believe in, but here it is. People will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. You're in the problem-solving business. And the minute we all understand that when we serve more people, when we solve more problems, the money's going to come. I was talking to a client recently, and they were asking me, Shay, how can I go convince this person to do this? I said, look, I don't convince anybody to do anything. Being you is beautiful. Being you is beautiful. But here's what I told them. Jot this in your notes. Here's what I told them. This is a principle. It's a belief. It drives me, and it should drive you as well. And here's what I told them. Seriously, this is going to like blow you away. But here's what I told them. It's going to make a difference for them. I don't know yet. It hasn't happened, but I believe it will. And here it is. Don't chase the money. This is what I told them. Put this in your notes. Don't chase the money. Add value add value, and the money will chase you. Oh, hold on, I'm saying it again. Don't chase the money. You add value to your clients. You add value to your members. You add value to the marketplace. You be yourself, because being you is beautiful, and the money will chase you. Don't chase the money. Add value, and the money will chase you. See, I want you to be yourself. That feels good, doesn't it? That sounds good. Yes, Shay, that's what you want me to do? Absolutely. So what I want to do in the time that I have, I only have so much time. I wish I had more time, but I want to teach you the most powerful idea that I discovered. And it's called your signature selling styles. And I'm going to teach you 7 signature selling styles. I'm going to teach you the language patterns. I'm going to teach you the approach so you can step back and you can identify who you are and who you were created to be. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I teach a dog to bark and expect it to be successful? And that's maybe what's been going on right now. You know, look, I'll say it again. Why would I teach a dog to bark and expect it to be successful? Dogs don't bark. You don't sound like someone else. You don't sound like a video. You sound like yourself. And I want you to be successful. And see, when I got started, they would have a thing called the signature selling styles. And so I didn't know my style. Okay, let me break it down in 60 seconds for you. You have a unique fingerprint. It's unique to you. So your fingerprint is your style. You have a blood type, and it's unique to you. And so just like selling, it's very unique and personal to who you are. And having been in this field all the time, full time now, for over 15 plus years, what I've learned is that how do I go back? How do I take an assessment? How do I understand my signature selling style, how I sell? And then what words and language patterns do I use to match what I sell? It's something called neural linguistic sales. Put this in your notes. Neural linguistic sales. And neural linguistic sales is the study of language patterns and how it impacts the sales process. So as you're listening to me, I want to teach you how you can know what words to use with your signature selling style, with the right approach that allows you to be yourself, to be authentic, to be transparent, and to make a bigger difference. And now you go out and you attract people to you based on your signature selling style. See, in marketing, oftentimes they say, who's your target audience? Who do you want to talk to? No, that's not it. That's not it. I have this problem. These problems exist on the planet. My company solves these problems, and as a result of me solving these problems, I attract these individuals to my own unique selling style. Jot this in your notes. You drive the conversation. The conversation doesn't drive you. So let's learn these 7 signature selling styles so you know exactly where you stand and where you are. I'm going to give you 7 signature selling styles. I can't wait. This is going to be a game changer for you. This is going to make all the difference for you. And for some of you, it's the first time you've ever been in this conversation. So the first style is called the intuitive signature selling style. Now, I want you to put that in your notes up there, the intuitive signature selling style. And the intuitive signature selling style means that they're going to speak from the heart. They're going to come from who they are. And so they sell or they move people to action based on their own intuition. Let's hold that there for a moment, because I want you to have that in your notes. I want you to kind of make sure you put, go ahead, like right now, put in your notes, signature intuitive selling style. Intuitive selling style. Now, how do you know if you're the intuitive? As you listen out there, I want you to think, am I the intuitive signature selling style? Is that me? Is that what I do? And if that's you, that's fine. You're going to base it based on intuition. All right, let's come back. They've seen that. So maybe some of you are the intuitive. You don't write down what you're going to say. You don't know it word for word. But when you show up and you have a conversation, you rely on your intuition. When it feels good and it seems right, you take that step. How many by a show of hands are the intuitive signature selling style? If that's you and you're online, just look right below the video. And put intuitive signature selling style. And that's you. You take action based on your intuition. The second signature selling style that I want to share with you is the scientist selling style. Put this in your notes, the scientist selling style. Now, maybe this is you. The scientists, they use facts and figures to drive action. They use facts and figures to really drive action. Now, maybe as you're out there, you're like, hey, Shay, you call me. That's me. Look, you know you're the scientist selling style when you show up and you're going to base your conversation on facts and data. And it's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. One isn't better than the other. I get it that some of you have a predominant signature selling style, and then there's a secondary signature selling style. Let me go ahead and share the third signature selling style. The third signature selling style is the rock star selling style. Now, how many out there already said, Shay, you had me with the intuitive selling style? And then how many over there said, Shay, wait. Huh? Yeah, I knew it. There's always a scientist selling style in the house. And that's fine. And maybe one's your primary, maybe one's your secondary. The rock star, hear me. The rock star signature selling style, they're a little different. Now, you may have never been in this conversation, but I'm so glad that you're here today, because today you're going to learn your signature selling style, and this person uses charisma to drive action. So I want you to think of Eric Thomas. I want you to think of Tony Robbins. And what they say is, look, if I can do it, you can do it as well. Just do exactly what I say you need to do. And if you do that, then the rock star selling style is you. See, you've done it before, and if you've done it, others can do it. How many of you, by show of hands, are the rock star selling style? Now, I wish I had time to teach you the signature selling style, because each of these signature selling styles, they have their own signature closing style. In each of these own closing style, they have their own unique approach, their own unique language patterns they use. But today, in this conversation, this morning, this evening, tonight, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are in the world right now, I want you to understand, intuitive selling style, got it, Shay. They use intuition to drive action. Scientist selling style, got it, Shay. They use what? Say it again. Facts and data. You got it. And now we got the rock star in the house. They use personal charisma. Follow me, I'm going to take you there. All right, the next one I want to share with you is called the drill sergeant signature selling style. Now, as I get into that, the drill sergeant, they use power to really drive action. Look, they're going to force you to do it. Let me give you my definition of selling while you look at the drill sergeant selling style, because some of you are like, that's me. I'm going to take charge. Follow me. I know exactly what needs to happen. I'm going to will you to get there. They're going to use will to get you there. But let me first give you my definition of selling. Jot this in your notes. My definition of selling is the ability to influence people to take action based on who you are. Based on who you are. Let me say that again so you can see me. Let me say that again, because I want you to look in my eyes. I want you to see me right now. Selling is the ability to influence people to action based on who you are. So you're going to just be you. You're going to be yourself. So I'm teaching you who you are, and then teaching your own signature selling style so you can be transparent, you can speak from the heart, you can serve more people, and you can attract those that are attracted to you. Okay, so we've gone through a couple. We've already gone through the intuitive selling style. That was some of you. Then we went through the actual scientist selling style. That was some of you. And then we just went through the rock star signature selling style. Somebody said, that's me, Shay. And then I went through the drill sergeant. We're going to will you to action. But let me give you the next one, because this might be you. And this is called the heart-centered selling style. Now, how many of you are hearing this for the very first time? This is the first time you even heard about signature selling style. It's the first time you've ever learned about this as well. And my idea is that when marketing is happening, sometimes they're targeting the wrong people. You see, the purpose of marketing is to attract people to you that are related to your signature selling style. And if you're the heart-centered sales approach or the heart-centered selling style, then you're going to speak from the heart. You're going to speak from here. You got to feel it. You got to know in your gut. You got to believe in your heart that it's right for you. And it's also right for them as well. See, this goes both ways. And the heart-centered selling approach doesn't mean you let people just walk over you, but it means you come from a place of service. See, jot this in your notes. This is important. Now, you might be the heart-centered. There's always one in the group. How can you be all four? It's okay. Heart-centered selling style, I believe that's you. Why is that? Jot this in your notes. Selling equals service. Selling equals service. Put it in your notes. Selling equals service. And when you serve, you're going to serve from a place, you're going to sell from a place of honesty, integrity, and compassion. See, selling equals service. So you're all into servicing first. And some of you, you're the heart-centered sales approach. Some of you, you're hearing it for the first time. But as you're out there right now, and you're thinking to yourself, look, Shay, I know you got 2 more to go to. Shay, I need to learn my signature selling style. I put together a complete assessment. And in this assessment, there's a list of questions working with doctors, working with professors, working with other people in the industry, working with my peers. I've said, what are all the questions? What are all the personalities? What are all the factors that we got to take into consideration so we can know that we know what the signature selling style is? And after they know the signature selling style, then let's teach them how to talk in language that maps to who they are. If you're out there right now, you're ready to discover your signature selling style, I'm going to encourage you to take the assessment. Let me say it again. Take the assessment. Let me say it again. Take the assessment so you can learn your signature selling style. But more importantly, I want you to get the notes. See, I only got so much time. I can't get into your signature closing style, your signature language patterns, your client profiles. I don't have enough time. I don't. But I want you to text. And here's what you're going to text. Let's show that to them again. You're going to text the word style. You're going to text the word style to this number, 240-428-6333. I'm going to say it again because this is really important. This is a game changer. When you make more sales, you're going to make a bigger difference. Here it is. Text the word style. Matter of fact, get your phones out right now. No, don't look at the screen. No. Go over right now. Text STYLE to 248-420-6333. When you text that number, I'm going to send you a very, very special link. That link's going to take you where you can take the assessment. After you take the assessment, it's going to take you a few minutes, then you'll get a call from one of our revenue champions. And they're going to walk you through so you can learn your signature selling style. And you'll also get all of the notes and a bonus. I love bonuses. Look, this don't cost you anything. Stop asking me that question. No, I don't need a credit card. No, you don't need a check. This is my gift. This is my big give back to you. Why? Because I believe the person outgives their competition, out-earns their competition. Let me say it again. The person outgives their competition, out-earns their competition. And I showed up. I'm here right now in this moment. I'm present. You and I always like to say, wherever you are, be there. So stop what you're doing right now. Like, just tune in. Just hear me. Listen to me like you've never listened to me before, okay? Like you never listened before. Hear me, see me. Take a moment. Text the word style to 240-428-6333. Make a commitment. Make a decision that right now you're going to learn and discover your signature selling style. And from there, it's a game changer. From there, you're going to use the right words. From there, you'll use the right signature closing approach. From there, you'll learn the best client profiles. From there, once you learn your signature selling style, you will sell like you. See, scripts are for actors. You're not an actor. You're a real person. You and I. So let me give you the last 2 signature selling styles if I can. The next one is called the visionary signature selling style. Now, the visionary, I love them all. And this might be you. Maybe, I know some of you said you were heart-centered. I get it. The visionary selling style, they've got to see it before you see it, and they're going to share with you what they see. And so the visionary, when they're selling and they're talking to you, they're painting the picture and they already see the problem solved. They're already there before you get there. Now, some of you, visionary selling style, that's you. No, seriously. No, that's you. You can see it before they see it, or they'll never see it. And I get that. I understand that. I understand the importance of it. But what if for the first time you're in this conversation? And I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited that we're having this type of dialogue right now, because if you didn't know before, it wasn't your fault, because signature selling style didn't exist. We created it for one purpose and one purpose only, so you can sell like yourself, so you don't sound like a robot. And if you're a visionary, and how many by a show of hands, are visionaries? No, seriously, you're a visionary selling style. You're like, Shay, you got me. When I'm talking to someone, I'm telling them and I'm showing them and taking them into the future, Shay, so they can see it before they even get there. Again, one signature selling style is not better than the other. And there's a primary and a secondary, but what's key is that you know what it is. That's what's key. All right, let's go and show them the last one. The last one, signature selling style number 7, is called the Professor signature selling style. Let me give that to you again. The Professor signature selling style. And the professor's signature selling style is very important because the professor's signature selling style is when you learn, and then once you learn, you teach someone else. So it has a teaching selling style. And then once you teach them, you say, okay, here's the problem. And then you're going to walk them strategically through exactly how they're going to solve it. Hear me out. And then you're going to say, you can go do this, or we can do it for you. Or at least they know the steps on how to go and do it. The professor selling style. Now, you think about that. How many of you are the professor? He's like, Shay, I move people to action based on teaching them. Why is that? Because it feels good to do good. Someone jot that in, See, when you learn your signature selling style, if I had to sum it all up, if I had to bring it all home for you, I would say it feels good to do good. And now you are going to be doing good, you're going to be feeling good, and you'll be speaking in your own voice. See, these are the 7 signature selling styles. Now, some of you already text the word style. Let's show it to them again. Text the word style to 240-428-6333. I want you to discover your signature selling style. I want you to know what your style is, what the characteristics are, what the personalities are, and then the type of clients that are attracted naturally to your style. Now, I get it, you're a bad mamma jamma. I get it, but for as long as you're in business, this is the conversation you've been looking for. And I know I was searching, and I was searching, and I was searching. And then finally, when I came upon it, I said, look, I've got to create this. It has to happen. You cannot be in business. You must not be trying to help other folks and not know your signature selling style. That's very, 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 very important. Let me give you the 5 components. Let me give you the 5 components just so you have them, so you understand the 5 components of sales mastery. Number 1, you're going to learn your signature selling style. Some of you are already going to text the word style to 240-428-6333. You're going to take the assessment. You're going to get the free gift. You're going to get the additional bonus training so you understand and know how to use your signature selling style. Inside of there, you're going to learn power words and power statements. So there's your signature selling style that also is attracted to certain words and power statements. But then I got to step back and I got to teach you what sales approach to use. Because you can know your signature selling style, let's say it's heart-centered, excuse me, but when you're having conversations, you're using the professor style approach. Or maybe you don't know your closing style. Or you're like, Shay, I'm just trying to learn my buyer profiling. Shay, this is great. Glad you're here. Shay, what do you want to do? I want to enhance you. I want to enhance the gifts you've been given. I want to enhance the skills you've learned. I want to enhance the community you are serving. I want you to do well. I want you to do good. I want you to make a difference and a dollar. Have impact and what? Income. And I also want you to live on purpose and make a profit. I want to enhance who? You. At the end of the day. It's all about you being the best version of who you can be. And every time you show up for this, you do enhance who you are and who you represent. See, I'm going to come back to something I believe. I believe the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. So why would I teach a cat to bark and expect it to be successful? Cats don't bark. They just be themselves. And isn't that what you want to be at the end of the day? Jot this in your notes. I will sell like me. Put in your notes. I will sell like me. Say it again. Put in your notes. I will sell like me. For those folks that are in here, let me just hear you say it. And you can say it too. As you're watching online, you're watching all over the world, you can say these words. I will sell like me. I will sell like me. I will sell like who? Me. I will sell like who? Me. And that's what you do once you learn your signature selling style. You're able to then move and sell just like yourself. So you only got in business for 2 reasons. Two reasons only. Number 1, to do what you love. Yes, and that feels so good. But also to gain financial freedom. When you're financially free, you can set other people free. When you're financially free, you can go start the school you want to start. When you're financially free, you can go pay for someone else's health care. When you're financially free, you can take care of family members. You want to gain financially freedom at the end of the day. It's not about the money. It's about what the money will do for you. And one thing that I do know is that a movement plus a message plus a methodology equals the money. And what I like to do is take a few minutes right now and introduce you to an opportunity to stay in this type of conversation over and beyond the conversation we're in right now. And it's called Boardroom on Demand. Boardroom on Demand. Now, they're going to show you right a moment where you can go to. It's called boardroominterview.com, boardroominterview.com. And here's what I always say. Get yourself a coach if you want to do the work. Because a coach is going to tell you what you need to do, and they're going to course correct you. But get your business a board of directors if you want to grow the business. Let me say that again. Get yourself a what? Coach. If who's going to do the work? You. That's right. But get your business a board if you're going to work as part of a team. If you're going to be like Uber, they have a board, a chief operating officer, a chief product officer. If you look at a company like Amazon, they have a board. And so what I want to do is give you an opportunity to get yourself a board. And who's on your board at boardroominterview.com? Let's show that to them. Who's on your board? Now, some of you are already over at boardroominterview.com, but let's talk about who's on your board. First, you have a chief marketing officer. Now, the chief marketing officer, they're showing up. Now, this is something that takes place every single week. So if you were sitting around a table right now, you say, Shay, I need someone to help market my business. I need a chief operating officer. Got it. Check. Shay, I need a chief social media officer. Check. I need a chief sales officer. I've got to make sales, Shay. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, but I've got to make sales. Got it. I need a chief operation officer because someone has to make sure, it has to be the glue that makes it all stick. You mean, Shay, I have access to this? Because technology is changing. Yeah, let's add to your team a chief technology officer. Let's add to your team a chief branding officer, and let's bring the right people on to your team. Now, if you think to yourself, Shay, I agree with you. Get yourself a coach if you're going to do the work, but get your business a board if you're going to work with a group of folks. This we know to be true. Success is a team sport. You can only get so far by yourself. Head on over to boardroominterview.com, boardroominterview.com. Get yourself a board because it's time to grow your business. So you might be wondering, how does the board even work, Shay? Can you just give me the 1, 2, 3s? Look, we're in a conversation. I'm here. I didn't just show up today just to be here. I show up today to change your life, and I'll change it if you let me. I show up today to get results in your business, and I'll get it if you let me. But it's a team. Success is a team sport. So I want to put a team on your business. Get yourself a coach if you want to do the work, but get your business aboard. Go to boardroominterview.com. Let me go ahead and tell you how it works just so you can have it. Let's go ahead and show them this. Here's how it works. Here's how it works. And this is very important. There's a few topics. Every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's this conversation, a CEO developmental session that takes place. And they're covering stuff like how to build a brand. They're covering how to have a 7-figure product launch. They're covering rejection theory. They're talking about things about conversational cash flow systems. How do I generate cash in my business? Some of you want to build your own membership organization. How do I become a membership millionaire? And who do I talk to when I want to build my 7-figure sales team? Or who do I talk to when it's time for me to learn my signature speaking style? Got my signature selling style, but wait, what? Hold up. There's a signature speaking style? I need to get myself a board. That's right. Boardroom on Demand. Here's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and show them where they can go register. Let's just show them where they can go over because I want to make sure you get the information. You can go over to www.boardroominterview.com. Again, www.boardroominterview.com. Let me give it to you again, www.boardroominterview.com. Now look, this is not for everybody. It really is. This is not for everybody. But here's my promise. It's for you. If you're ready to grow your business, if you're ready to grow your revenue, if you're ready to make a difference, if you're ready to take your business to another level, this is for you. And I want to be in this conversation every single week. And every single week I want you to have a CEO enrichment session. And every single week I want you to be able to ask your questions to the board. So imagine you show up. You show up and on your board, this week you have a problem around social media. And you're like, golly, I got to go hire a social media expert. No. Go ask your chief social media officer. Wait. Next week I'm launching a product, Shay, and I don't want to just launch the product. I want to be able to market it. I need to get people to make sure they're using it. Then you're going to have a conversation with your chief who? Your chief who? That's right, your chief marketing officer. And this is very, very important, because I want you to know that at the end of the day, you have exactly what you need in order to be successful. Let's show them this one. You have exactly what you need to be successful. Where do you go? Go over to www.boardroominterview.com. Again, www.boardroominterview.com. It happens every week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's its own private, elusive, exclusive community. It is time to get aboard to grow your business. It's time to take it to another level. Here's what I want you to know. I want you to know that you are a winner. I want you to know that you are a champion. I want you to know that you have greatness inside you. I want you to know that the best is yet to come. I want you to know that at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about the gifts and talents you've been given to solve more problems. See, the question is typically asked of me all the time is, Shay, what does it take to be successful? I say, well, first you need to build a team. Who's on your team? For you, you got a board now. Congratulations. Maybe you've been in business and you never really had a board that you can come to and ask those questions to every single week and get answers without stroking a check, without swiping a credit card. Congratulations to you. I'm looking forward to meeting you over at boardroominterview.com. And I know for others, you're like, Shay, what's the secret? Is there one word? No, there's not one word. Is there a pill? No, not a red pill, not a green pill, not one thing you can do. But I will say there's a sentence, and I want you to jot this in your notes. And here's what I'm going to leave you with. Here's the sentence for your notes. Find a way. One of the things that entrepreneurs do, one of the things that business owners do, one of the things that all successful people do is they find a way to be successful. They find a way to grow their business. They find a way to generate more qualified leads in their market. They find a way to have appointments with people who are qualified, who are looking to solve a problem. They find a way to understand their signature selling style. They find a way to improve their skills. See, you will find a way. Why? Because you've got greatness inside you. Why? Because you are amazing. Why? Because the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Let me tell you, I've had a pleasure. I'm looking forward to seeing you over at www.boardroominterview.com. My name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur, and I believe the results that show up in your life, well, they're just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. I'll see you over at boardroominterview.com. God bless, and I'll see you soon. Make it a great day, everyone, and we'll make good things how we connect again next time. I got to go. My time is up. Talk to you.